Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are ranking, as you can see, Sims 4 packs. Before this, I got all the way up to Parenthood. I was just finished talking about it, ready to rank the next one. Then I realized wasn't even, well, I was recording, just it wasn't recording my audio. So now it is, so that's good. That was like 30 minutes wasted, but that's okay. We're back. As you can see, I have all the packs that I own. Not all of them, only the ones that I own, because these are the only ones I could give opinions on. But we have oldest expansion pack to newest that I own, oldest game pack to newest game pack, oldest stuff pack that I have to newest stuff pack. Okay, so first, get to work. Get to work is a cool for me because it adds the scientist career, the doctor career, and the detective career. And it also adds a retail shop where you could like hire employees and make your shop really good and have a lot of customers and you can make a lot of money from it. And I feel like it's cool because, and I wouldn't rank it in meh because what was I gonna say? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But because it adds three new playable careers, like where you don't before this, you just have to be like, all right, yeah, bye, go to work, and the time would speed up if everyone's at work or if only one you only play with one sim and they're at work. But with this one, you have like different tasks, and it shows up in the left hand corner over here, and you could like however much work you do and however much you complete, you earn that much pay based off of that. So I feel like it's a really good pack, but it's the first expansion pack, so it's not really good or a must have. City Living. City Living, I feel like, is the equivalent of really cool because with City Living, they added apartments and festivals, and this was the first pack that they added districts, like the fashion district, the spicy district, and like the rich district, I think there was. And there's a bunch of apartments that you could choose more smaller apartments. I think the smallest apartment is 1321 Chic Street. That's the one that I always use. And bigger apartments like I don't use the bigger apartments, but they're in like the richer section. But you could live on the rich side of town, the poor side of town, and like middle side kind of. And they added festivals, and there's different festivals in each town. And also, I like with this how your neighbors could say be playing loud music, and you could knock on their door politely, bang on their door, or ignore it. And your Sims would get a little moodlet from an angry moodlet saying like, "Turn down the music" or something like that. And I just think it's a really good pack. Cats and Dogs, however, is a must-have. This was the first ever pack that I bought for The Sims 4. And why? Because I love animals. Cats and dogs, my favorite. Dogs, sorry cats, but in my opinion, dogs are a little better. Sorry cats and cat fans watching this. But yeah, and Bridleton Bay, a really good world. I like how if you have seasons, it rains all the time and like thunderstorms all the time, and like your pets can get scared, and it's really cute. And your pets could like have fears, obsessions. You could adopt, you could find strays. And with this also, I you could be a vet, and I used the vet one a lot. This is like my favorite pack, and it's still up there for me, but I used the vet career all the time. I loved taking care of the animals. But after a while, if you keep on using it, the vet career specifically, not the animals, it gets boring because you know what the treatment is to do every single time, and like you've recognized diseases like, oh yeah, um the yesterday this cat had this same disease as Rosie. Yeah, and there's a dog Rose named Rosie in this pack. I forgot her owner's names. Sorry, but um yeah, I have a lot to say about this pack because this is my first one. I play with that 64 by 64 lot in Brindleton Bay all the time. Next, Seasons, another must have pack because Seasons is literally must have. Weather, holidays like Winterfest, Harvest Fest. You could add other holidays like Easter, Halloween, and you could even add like barbecue holidays and like maybe days to like remember. You can make all of this customization with all holidays, and it's really cool in my opinion. And the major selling point, weather, seasons. I loved this pack when I first got it. It was the second pack I think I got. I'm not sure, but it was really really cool in my opinion, and it still is. Island living. Island living is really good because mermaids and beaches. And you could, for the first time when this came out, you could build on water. And that was just amazing. I don't think any of us expected that when it came out. And I know mermaids, they're kind of lacking, especially compared to like the vampires, the werewolves, and the wizards. They're pretty lacking because they don't have like a skill tree, I think it's called. And they're just like fish, kind of, just swimming around. But I love mermaids because that's just my opinion. In real life, I love mermaids. And my aunt loves mermaids too. Um, Her bathroom is just like mermaid, mermaid, mermaid everywhere. And yeah, and I think the team who made this pack really animated them well, like swimming in the water with. Oh, and when they take a bath, they stick their tail like over the bath kind of, and it's pretty cool, but not when they take a shower cuz that would be just hard if they took a shower like that. But the only downside of this pack is with mermaids is you have no skill tree. But on the beach you could get suntans, you could swim in the open water, um, ride a boat. And I'm not sure if you could see, but this girl, I think her name's Olivia, I'm not sure. But that girl with the blonde hair, she has a suntan. She got, well, a sunburn actually. See, because if you could see that little lighter streak with all her red. But you could also prank someone by squirting sunscreen all over them, and they would just have random like white lines or whatever their normal skin tone is, like paler lines, and then the rest of them would either be tanner or sunburned. So, and the beaches, like swimming, toddlers they can't go that deep, but they could play in the open water a bit. So I think it's just like a cute pack. Discovery University is cool because this is the first time that we could ever go to university and like go to some sort of school. Um, and there's two schools, the Ubright, which is kind of an older school, and Foxbury, which is a newer, modern school. And if your sim has scales already and is pretty high in them, they could get distinguished degrees at either school. You could like apply for a loan if your sim doesn't have that much money. which is pretty realistic. And it's also like really hard to pass and graduate because you can't really do that if that's not your only goal. Because, like, sometimes if you're just playing with Discovery University, then that it's your only goal. So it'll be like a bit easier to pass. But if you're having like other goals, like maybe you're meeting someone, like you're meeting your future significant other, um, or your future partner or something, then, you know, it's pretty hard to pass. You could also plagiarize your term papers or you could write them normally. And if you get caught, which is most of the time, I feel like, you'll get an embarrassed moodlet, like, uh oh, I got caught, or something like that. So that part's pretty funny. And yeah, pretty much all I have to say. Eco lifestyle, however, in my opinion, it's meh. Because I feel like I'm not too much of an eco enthusiast, but the clothes are so cute in that pack. And like the jeans, they look like they're recycled. And the only thing that I don't like is you have to like really, really choose to play with this one. Like if you move into Evergreen Harbor, excuse me, um, you have to like the industrial part. If you move into there, you have to like put windmills, solar panels to make it more green. But if you don't choose to play with it, it's kind of annoying how the neighborhood action plans, how people would vote like, oh yeah, roughhouse encouraged. So your sim will just always get into random fights. Like there's other ones called like a juiced community one, where your sims, not your sims, but some other sims, when you talk to them, they're always dazed. So that's like a downside about this pack, and I don't really choose to play with it a lot, but it's really fun if you do choose to play with it. Snowy Escape. Snowy Escape is really good. First of all, the build buy stuff is amazing. I use that all the time. That double bed, I use that bed in almost all my builds that I make. I like how there's lifestyles that I use. I don't. Well, I guess I use the lifestyles all the time because I never turn them off. But I love the lifestyles. But the children could also go skiing, snowboarding, sledding. I think a child sim could also go sledding with a toddler sim. I'm not 100% sure. But adults can definitely go sledding with a toddler sim. And it's really cute because you could sled down the bunny slope with them. And I'm all about like family, so and it adds a lot more culture into the game that wasn't there before. So I think it's a really great pack for some, and for others, not really. But for me, it's really good. Cottage living. Cottage living is must have, 100%. My favorite save is a cottage living save, and I use it all the time. It's like me, my cottagey family, and my cottage. Oh, and I forgot to say something about Snowy Escape. Also, Simmers built all of these lots in Snowy Escape, so they're like really good lots, and you don't have to go on the gallery to replace them. Same with Cottage Living. You don't have to go on the gallery to replace them because they're already really good. But Henford on Bagley is just like a small town and a small village where everyone knows everyone. There's Finchwick fairs and like oversized crop fairs, llama fairs, cow fairs, chicken fairs, anything you can name. Almost there's a fair for it. Pie fairs, you know. Um, like the mayor, Lavina. She's I always my sim is always friends with her, and sometimes I accidentally make her not the mayor because I go into cast and she's not the mayor anymore. But then I just, with a cheat, I make her the mayor again. You could just Google that cheat. And your family could live like right next door. Your best friend could live right across the street. You could like hang out at the Cottagey Bar, the Gnome's Arm, and from Agnes Crumplebottom's stand, you could buy some garden. From the Goldblum stand, you could buy some groceries. You could also order groceries on your phone. This cottage living, this is my all-time favorite pack, I think. High school years is also a must-have for me. This was the first pack that I bought right after it released. High school years adds more, how do I put it, like dynamic, I guess, on Teen Sims, because before, Teen Sims were an exact replica of young adult Sims. Same height, same activities they could do. The only difference was the Teen Sims went to school. But now with high school years, active school, where you could like go with your Teen Sim to school. You could also rebuild the high school. Unfortunately, you can't put it on different lots, but still, I mean, we can't complain. But you could also go to thrifting at Thrift Tea, get some boba tea, join cheerleading, join football, join the computer club, join the chess club, live stream, social bunny, anything that is mainly in your teenage years is in this pack, I feel like. But there's also an amusement park with Ferris wheels, haunted houses, um, a love ride, I think it's called. I don't know what it's called. But you could go to prom, exams. It's more like real life with this pack in high school. Because before, it's like, oh, no prom for you. Oh, no exams for you. All you had to do was homework and, you're done. But this pack, it adds a lot more gameplay. Spa day. Spa day is cool with the refresh because now you could do your nails. You could you could always get massages, I feel like. And there's like portable massage tables so you could like tent it and then like earn money wherever you go. Right now I'm going to show you some nails cuz I have it up, I believe. Okay, so here she is. Here are some nails. Pointy nails, flat nails, long flat nails. They also added base game nails, which was good, so you didn't have to buy the pack. This one was designed by Ebenex. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But there's all kind of different shapes of nails. And, oops, sorry. You're beautiful, just, we don't want a headshot right now. But this pack is really cool, and like the build by is really modern. Okay. Let's just stop sharing this screen. Let's just take this off. I'm so sorry, by the way. Okay, there we go. Dine out, it's meh, because if I want to go out with my family at 5 o'clock for dinner to a restaurant, then I go back at 1 a.m. and I have a screaming toddler. And my Sims pass out. They die of hunger because the waiters don't get there in time. It's just a lot. It takes so long to order. But the good thing is you could also customize the menu, run your own shop. The thing I would like to do is I would like to have a career where you could be a chef and a waiter. But, The Sims, this is an older pack too. You can't have it all. But I think Dinah's a med pack. You know what? I think Eco Lifestyle should move up. Parenthood is a must-have because, especially with the new pack coming out, Growing Together, this will add so much more family gameplay, and this already adds a decent amount of gameplay. Like, say, you could also set curfew with this. So say your teen sim snuck out and you caught them sneaking back in past curfew. You could ground them and like say no phone for you, or you could give them a no. I think that's all you could do, or I'm not sure. But with your child sims, if they like make a mess, you could give them a timeout, or you could ground them too. Usually, I give my child sims a timeout, and there's like a timer over their head, and you can't like make your child sims like go over here or something, and you can't cancel that action because they're in a timeout and there's a timer in the head over their head. When it's green, they have more time, and when it's red, it's almost over. So, and especially with the new pack coming out, it's gonna tie in good together really good. Realm of Magic. I honestly want to put it in delete. It's gonna go in meh. But Realm of Magic, Wizards, I don't play with them at all. Honestly, I mean, the skill trees, that at least Wizards have skill trees, so they're a bit better than Mermaids. But, sorry. But also, I don't really play with Wizards as much as I play with Mermaids. And I don't find myself casting a fire everywhere. And the lots are awful. Honestly. They forgot to put a door in one of the lots in here, and they forgot to paint one of the roof. And their lots are just ugly in this pack. And like with the environment though, in like the magical realm is so good. That's what keeps it from being put in delete, the environment. Dream Home Decorator, must have. The build stuff is so good. I mean, that's basically what the pack is about. You could also be an interior decorator, and like you could level up in that career, go to people's houses, decorate them, before after photos, and then it'll create like a bit of a slideshow for you to watch, and you could replay it if like you missed it the first time. And the couches, this is sectional couches. It was an amazing detail, and there's 2 types of couches, new TV stands, there's like 10 new beds, I think. I don't know. Next is the toddler stuff pack. In the toddler stuff pack, I feel like the toddler stuff pack is cool. I feel like, no, there's not really. I'm sorry. I feel like there's not really too much to say about this. It's just, there's like 7 new items in the pack. But I love toddlers. I play with them all the time, so they're cool. Laundry day is also cool because you get to do laundry, and it's like that little gameplay feature that matters to me. So I feel like, it's just a cool pack. But I think this is my tier list rankings. I'm probably gonna link it in the description. But yeah, see you guys tonight or tomorrow. Bye.